Hi guys, it's Annie. Long time no video, I know. Today is Wednesday, February the 17th, 2016. And I have a couple of finishes, a project that very quickly became a UFO after becoming a start, and progress on my 3 whips. That's right, I only have 3 whips. I'm not a serial starter, but I love to watch all of you who are. Okay, so hope everyone's been well. I've really enjoyed watching people's videos. I have been keeping up. I think I only have about 70 or 80 videos in my watch later list, which that sounds like a lot, but it's good because some of you are still like back in October and November and December, and I wish I had that many videos to watch, but there are so many new FlossTubers, so hi to all the new FlossTubers. Hello to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers and everyone. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and show you this UFO first. This is a project that I started from the Cross Country Stitching magazine, the premiere issue, and it was called Best Friends, I think, or something about friends. And it was supposed to say, what was it supposed to say? Your real friends are made at home, or your best friends are made at home, found at home, or something. Anyway, I wanted to stitch it so that my children realized that their siblings were their best friends in life. And I got this far. I started doing the back stitch on the 2. I think they're bears, but their ears kind of look like dogs, so it's debatable what they are. But I started doing the back stitch around those bears or dogs, and I threw in the towel. I said, I don't like this, and
Mama, you gotta get me some more in here.
Okay, darling, you do that.
I can't, it's full.
Oh, well, do you need to start it over?
Yes.
We'll start it over then. Just sit over there and let Mama do her video, okay? I love you.
I'm gonna go to the house and then
Okay.
go back in that game.
You do that. Sounds like a plan. Gideon's over here with his Nintendo DS playing a little game while Mama does her video.
Yeah.
They see your
my
game.
3DS.
Yeah, that's an awesome looking game. They really like it. Okay, you sit down and play, okay? They want you to play and win, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to play and win. So they see it.
And look at the screen.
Yeah, they think it's great looking. Okay. Okay, they've seen it. Thank you. And can you sit over there? So Mama can show them my stuff?
Look, Mama, this is a big truck.
Yeah, it is.
It's flying.
Okay, well sit over there and play for just a minute. And when I'm done, you can tell me all about the game. Okay, sorry guys. 3 minutes in, and it's better than the first video. Trust me, you didn't want to see that one. I deleted that one fast. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm not going to go. Everything's been fine. I just have found it hard to make a video with a little one still at home and homework and 3 kids and a husband and house. And
what is this, Mama?
For those of you who work outside the home and also have children, Mama? And are married, I commend you for still being able to stitch, because it's not always easy to even get a shower in some days. So, you know, motherhood. It's fun. Okay, here is one of my finishes. I had 2 finishes in December of last year. Excuse me, my nose. What is it with the nose is itching in everybody's videos? It's the FlossTube nose fairy, I guess, with her little feather. Okay, this is one of my finishes right here. This was from a Jeremiah Junction leaflet, and I don't remember which one it was, but it says, "Peace be to this house," and it has a little alphabet, and it was called a mini sampler. And I just did this on a piece of white 28 count MCG Textiles even weave, which I really enjoy the MCG Textiles even weave. I know some people find it to be unevenly woven. I haven't found it to be that. It's the first even weave that I ever stitched on, and up to this point it's almost the only even weave I've ever stitched on. I've stitched a little bit on Jobelin, and I like that too, but this is really easy to see the holes in comparison to Jobelin. I think the easiest even weave to start on if you're still stitching on Aida and you've never tried even weave. I would say the easiest would be Lugana, because the holes are very, very much more obvious. Like if you take 3 pieces of 28 count and you put Lugana here and Joblin here and some of this MCG textiles here, I would say that Lugana would be the easiest to see the holes, and then the MCG textiles, and then the Joblin. Because Joblin is very tightly woven and very heavy feeling, but it's a nice fabric. I like the way it feels. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. So that's one finish. And then I had a second finish in December that I started for my aunt. Her name is Anne, but she has called herself Queenie, nicknamed herself Queenie since I had my first child 16 years ago. And so we've pretty much called her Queenie now. She doesn't even go by her real name. But she loves cats, and she's had a whole slew of cats in her lifetime that have come and gone and aged and died. And I don't even know if she has any right now. She probably does, but I'm not sure. No, she has a King Charles Cavalier, a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel named Elizabeth Taylor. And she had another King Charles Cavalier. Is it Cavalier King Charles or King Charles Cavalier? Anyway, she had one of those spaniels. And he passed away. His name was Bobo years ago. And Teresa, Little Stitcher, I know you recently lost your precious King Charles. I think it was a Cavalier King Charles. He was a really pretty, handsome boy, and I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't remember his name, but I saw it on Facebook, and I hope y'all are doing okay. Bless you. I'm sending prayers and happy thoughts. He was a very pretty baby. And anyway, this finish that I was speaking of is for my aunt. And I was going to give it to her for Christmas, but I never got around to finishing it and sending it to her. But this is what it looks like. And this says Queenie at the top. And I really just love that cat's face and the crown sitting on a little cushion. And that's my first attempt at doing my initials and the date. I really should have put the date underneath my initials, but it was my first time really doing that. And this was also stitched on MCG Textiles Even Weave, but this was a piece of antique white, which this is the comparison of the colors. It's really more of an oatmeal, I would say, because antique white, I don't know, it's got this little, see, it's got like little spots of brown woven in. It's really, I love, it's just a good neutral, fabric. And I like it. So that was a fun stitch, and I love the way it turned out, and I really want to get some FFOs this year. That was not me attempting to be Carolyn. FFO, I can't do it, forget it. I am not Australian. And when I try to do an Australian accent, it becomes a British accent, and then it becomes something else entirely. I don't know what it is, but Fiber Artsy is really good at jumping from one accent to another. Hi, Crystal. I'm not. I was just telling her that the other day. I was like, you need to be a voice actress because you're good at that. I am not good at that. So that's that. Now, let me show you really quick my purse that I got for my birthday, because I know y'all are interested in purses. It's a Vera Bradley. It's just a black quilted bag, but it's one of those that has a hard bottom and it stands up just perfectly, and you know, it's a purse. Yay, purses. I like it. My mom gave it to me. She had one just like it, and I was like, I love your purse, and next thing I know, she bought me one. So letting my hair grow out. What do you guys think? Here's all the old red hair dye, and here's all my gray. And I'm thinking about not dyeing it anymore. Just being natural. Letting it grow and not dyeing it. But I might put some color on it. I don't know. Vanity kicks in long enough and you want to start coloring your hair. Okay, let's talk about whips. This is February, and this month I decided to start up somewhat of a rotation again, because I enjoy the structure that it gives me. Even though I'm not really good at being organized in other areas of my life, I like the organization that this gives me, or the feeling of the sense of structure. And rotations can still be flexible, like everyone has said. You can decide not to work on something even though it's scheduled to come up in your rotation that week. You can say, well, no, I'm really enjoying this project I'm currently working on, and I think I'll keep it up. But I kind of like the structure. I kind of like making myself work on something. But currently I like all of my whips. So if I really hate something, like that UFO you just saw, it's going to become a UFO. And Brittany, good job on that song. That was awesome. It's awesome. I've been doing some singing too. I don't know. Some of you are my Facebook friends and you've seen me and my oldest kid were singing some songs we sang. We're just kidding around and goofing off, but we did Adele's Hello, and we did Bette Midler's I Think It's Gonna Rain Today, and we put the videos on Facebook, and I'm thinking about uploading them to YouTube just for you guys to see, because, you know, it's fun. And I sing, and I've been singing for a long time, and I understand why Brittany loves it, because those of us who sing, we all love it, because it comes out of our hearts and out of our souls, and it's a great gift to be given, and it's a great talent, along with cross-stitch. I enjoy it. Okay, enough about me already. Or enough about that part of me. My first whip, I said I wasn't going to ramble. 11 minutes. I don't think I'm capable. My first whip is by Dimensions, and it is called 3 Yoruban Women, and it is 3 beautiful African ladies in very colorful clothing with like bandanas, headdresses on their hair, and this is what the finished product will look like. This product contains half stitches, cross stitches, and back stitch, and French knots. Her necklace here, all of the little bead looking things on her necklace are French knots. There's French knots on the earrings, all the jewelry, that lady's necklace, French knots. So, and there are also blended colors, where you take a strand of one color and a strand of another color, put them together and stitch with them. And I will tell you a secret in just a minute. I've been a bad, bad girl. I started this back in 2013 or 14, I can't remember. But I started it quite a while back, and quickly chickened out because of the black fabric that it's stitched on. It's stitched on black 14 count Aida. And this is my progress for, let me put something behind it. This is my progress for this month. And you can see her face. Look, totally. You can see there's an eye, there's her nose, there's her mouth. There's like what would be her ear, but it's going to be covered up with, yeah, I mean, you can totally see that that's her face. It's awesome. And this is the top part of her blouse. This is going to be the lady in the middle. The lady there in orange in the middle. This is her that I'm working on currently. So, there's my progress again. My needle minder is Saving People Hunting Things, Family Business, Supernatural Needle Minder, made by Jeannie at Minding My Minders. Someone told me recently she's taking a break. I knew she was, but I didn't realize she was going to take a break until May. I think they said she won't be back. It was Stash Queen, I think, said she won't be back until May. So, I'll miss you, Jeannie. I'll miss you, and I hope you get time to rest and catch up, though. Okay, here's my secret. See this light brown color down here? In 2013 or 14, when I started this, I was a rebel and a chicken, and I didn't want to try blends. And so I just said, you know what? I'm just going to stitch that with one color, and no one will be the wiser. Well, the only problem with that is when you have blends in a cross-stitch kit, they only give you a small amount of floss because you're going to be taking one strand of each and mixing them, so they don't give you very much of either color, and I soon realized I was going to run out of floss if I kept that up. So I'm going to stitch the rest of her face up here. Has some more stitches in it that are going to be that same blend, and I'm just going to say that the light brown down here on her neck, that's going to be a different color because I'm not going to pick it out and restitch it. I'm just going to say it's a birthmark or a skin condition. Like, seriously, I'm just going with it. My cross stitch is going to be unique. So, there you go. I haven't named these ladies yet. I don't know if I will. I kind of thought, I was thinking the name Celeste. Was that the name of Jessie Marie's elephant? Was your elephant named Celeste? Maybe it wasn't. But for some reason, the name Celeste is like stuck in my head. And I don't know why. Anyway. That's that whip. Whip number 2 was stitched on in week number 2 of this month. And it's my IntricateCrossStitch.com full coverage project, Elizabeth Taylor. And I did not bring, where's the thingy? I don't have what it looks like when it's finished. Let me run get that real quick. Hold on one second. Yes, darling. You're so smart. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. There's a lot of blue in that background. And it's kind of pixelated looking because my printer is not that great. But she seems to be wearing kind of an off-the-shoulder pink kind of dress. And a lot of blue. And currently, I am working on her hair because this is a 16-page project, full coverage, and I'm on page 2. So I did have a page finish. Yay! Had a page finish, and I started page 2, and this is my progress. This is my, I can't see, I hope you can. This is my progress. Now I know why people put their nose over the project. See, I had it in the Q-snap, and I folded this, and now I have a big line indentation on my stitches, which I hope comes out when I wash it. I'm sure it will. But look at the detail of her hair. It really looks like hair, you know, especially from a distance. Now up close you start to see the pixels, but still, I'm really happy with it for the most part. Now this is on 14 count Aida, and it's a 20 by 24 piece. As you can see, it's a 20 by 24 piece like you get in a tube at the craft store. And this is page 1, and page 2 starts right, this is the bottom of page 1. So all of this blue and all of this is page 2. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way to the bottom. And I will get to her face, Allie, from Allie's Stitching Studio. She said she was ready to see some eyebrow. All of this is just going to be the top part of her forehead and head, top part of her hair. So I won't hit eyebrow till probably around page 5 or 6. 6 is going to be her entire face, like her eyes and everything will be page 6. So sorry for that view up my nose, but this is Elizabeth Taylor. And I'm enjoying stitching on her. But like I said, it's 14 count. I stitched it on 14 count because I didn't want to have to order any fabric, and if I had done 18 count, I would have had to order special size from 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and I just didn't want to wait, and I wanted to start it. So as it is, she's going to have a 2-inch border. Let me just show you, because of the way I did the measurements. She's going to have a 2-inch border on the sides here, and here will be only 2 inches for framing. And the top and bottom will have 3 inches. See, there's more border here than there is here. But I don't think that's going to give me a problem. I think that's still enough for framing. I hope. I mean, what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments below. If you think to. If you have your phone and you can type it right now, please do. Let me know if you think that this is enough for framing. Because that's all I have. And it's going to be that much on, I've got masking tape around it right now, but it's going to be that much on this side and on this side. The top and bottom will have 3 inches. I'm just hoping it's enough because I don't want to do all this over again. I do not I do not, I'll lose my stitchy bug just thinking about it. It's like that heaven and earth design I started and my fabric was turned the wrong way. That totally put me off Hades for a while. But then I saw the new Stitch in Time. Have you seen the new Stitch in Time? If you have not, go look at it. And just the quick stitches, there are currently 2 quick stitches. Since last I looked, there were 2. But I think they're supposed to release a whole lot of quick stitches. 1 of each little design that's in a Stitch in Time and make it into a quick stitch. Which is just a smaller portion of the full-size chart. So you don't feel so overwhelmed. But even the quick stitches are large. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, excuse me. I have to move 20 minutes. All right. My third and final whip, I started with the 4 stitchers of the Whipocalypse, I think is what they're calling themselves. That would be Garrett, Coffee Stitcher, Katie the Stash Queen, Kate the Queen of Starts, and Brian C. Super Stitcher, I believe is his name now. And they had a meetup, I believe, on this past Monday the 15th, and that's when they started stitching on this project. It's by Little House Needleworks, and it's called Home of a Needleworker. Home of a Needleworker number 4, and it's Little House chart number 4. And this is what it will look like when it's finished. Home of a Needleworker, and you personalize it. We are Diane Williams. No, we're not. But that's what they've been saying. We are Diane Williams. You obviously don't stitch Diane Williams. You put your own name there. Unless you happen to be named Diane Williams. And then, by all means. By all means. Go ahead. Be yourself. But, yeah. I got very little progress done on this so far. Today is Wednesday. I just started this Monday. I stitched for about an hour on Monday. And then I haven't stitched on it since. So this is all I got done. I got the 2 E's in Needleworker and part of the N. And don't you love this needle minder? Look at it, it's a kitty cat. Where's my needle? My needle is, oh, it's on the back. I almost had a panic attack. That is the cutest little wooden needle minder, also from Jeannie of Minding My Minders. Jeannie, I'm just telling you now, when you come back, I need my criminal minds. I know she wants to punch me in the teeth. No, I'm just kidding. She's great. But lots of people want to punch me in the teeth. It's an occurrence that happens from knowing me. But seriously, Jeannie, I love your minders. Criminal Minds is like one of my favorite TV shows, so I keep bugging her about making needle minders. She's never seen the show, so she doesn't know the love. She should watch the show. Put your TV on Netflix and watch Criminal Minds. It's cheesy and it's a little predictable, but I love the characters. And once you get to know the BAU FBI agents, you will fall in love with them too, especially Dr. Spencer Reed. Oh my God! Okay. The only guy I'd leave my husband for is Dr. Spencer Reed. It would happen because he's precious in so many ways. Okay. But she made that minder. And that was the other thing I was going to say. Jeannie, I really love your wooden minders. So if you ever get any more minders made out of wood, I love them. And not just that they're wood, they're vintage. Look at that. That's vintage. And then she had some other ones that were fairies that I bought a couple of. I wish I'd bought them all now. Someone else bought up the other ones, and they were just precious. And they're really my favorite needle minders, I think, now, pretty much. Oh, and I have another one I got from her that's a little miniature gingerbread girl. She's about that tall. And she's a perfect small minder. I got some haul, and I'm not showing it because it's been put away too long. I'm sorry. But anyway. Que sera, sera. I'll buy more stuff. That's another thing. I'm not doing this no buy 2016. I can't. I'm sorry. Cindy at Stitch and Fish. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, but I just can't. I just can't. I know she doesn't care. Everybody does what they want to do for their own personal needs. And if we personally don't feel like we want to buy anything, that's fine. And I, for the most part, won't be buying. But I don't want to, like, set myself up by saying I'm on a stash diet. Ugh. or saying I am absolutely not going to buy anything that is unnecessary, because I might want to. And I'm not going to say no to myself if I have the money and nobody else needs anything. I might just buy something. So, there. Especially needle minders, because I have an addiction. A small addiction. Okay, now those are my whips and my finishes, and I'm done. Except I have 2 very special racks, random acts of kindness, that were sent to me in the mail by 2 floss tubers. The first floss tuber, well, in no particular order, was Crystal at Fiber Artsy. Sent me something. She messaged me and said that she had found some things that weren't exactly her style, or she didn't see herself stitching, and wondered if I would like to have them. And January 27th was my birthday, so I think both of these ladies found out it was my birthday, and they were very sweet and kind to send me something. And Crystal is great. Go check out her channel, Fiber Artsy, Artsy, and she's a finishing genius. Like, she just finishes things, FFOs things all the time. She has real creative ways of doing ornaments and stuff. She's just, I mean, I'm sure other people have finished things that way, but she obviously knows her way around a sewing machine, which I don't. And she's just fun to watch. She's fun to watch. She's entertaining. She's witty. She has a precious, cute little boy, and she's just, I'm really glad we became friends on Facebook. So, hi, Crystal. She sent me some things. First of all, she sent me some floss, and I'm not going to hold them all up and show you one at a time, because I know how you people don't like that. I've seen enough videos to know you hate people who do that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't hate anybody. But she sent me some treasure braid. Some petite treasure braid. I've never had any before. And now I do. And it's PBO2, like peanut butter number 2. No, it's petite braid. But this stuff is soft. It's like 65% rayon, 35% metallized polyester. It's awesome. Can you hear that sound? I don't know if you can hear that sound. Anyway, it's really soft for a metallic. And the first person I heard mention this was Carolyn Mazzio. Said it was great to stitch with. That it was even better than Krennic, because Krennic can get on people's nerves. And I think she said you don't even need thread heaven with petite treasure braid. That it's that awesome that you don't even need thread heaven. Look at that shimmer and shine. You're not showing up. And it's lighter in real life than it is on your screen. So keep that in mind. She also sent me some Weeks Dye Works, just 3 little colors that are neutrals. They're very lovely. These 3 right here. The one in the middle is called Conch, and it really is the color of a shell. You can't see, so I'm not going to go on and blabber about it. But she sent me some Anchor Black. Do you know how long I wanted to try Anchor Black to see if it really is better than DMC Black, which I have a love-hate, mostly hate relationship with? Thank you, Crystal. I'm going to use this in a small project that calls for black. I'm going to do my research and find out, because I don't think my Michaels carries Anchor floss, though. I don't think there's any craft store that carries Anchor. Joann's might, but I don't have a Joann's that's super near me. So she sent me that, and then she sent me a lavender and lace pattern. Now, I love lavender and lace, and I've been looking at some. She sent me one that contains all kinds of beads and metallics and stuff called Splendor from Rainbow Gallery. Not just Petite Treasure Braid, but Splendor. And that's another question I have. Please answer down below. Where do you get Kreinik and Petite Treasure Braid and Splendor and all these specialty metallic? I don't think Splendor's metallic, but where do you get all these from? Because 123 Stitch, I don't believe carries. They might carry Kreinik, I'm not sure. Is it Kreinik or Kreinik? I'll call it Kreinik. They might carry Kreinik, but is there another store, another needlework shop online where you can get Kreinik and Rainbow Gallery and all these different things? There's also something in one of my kits that I want to kit up soon called DMC Variations. And I think it's just like a instead of a variegated, like I heard someone say, it's variated, like each strand may be a different shade, possibly. Whereas variegated is in different, I heard someone say that on a video the other day. The difference between variated and variegated. Anyway, where do you get it? Where do you buy it? Online. Because that's what I need to know. But this particular lavender and lace is called Michael. And this is a picture of what he will look like when he is finished. And my stomach is growling, so do not pay any attention. His halo is all beads. He's holding a crystal treasure in his hand that's like heart-shaped, I think. I don't know, but look at that face. How do they get so much detail? I'll tell you how. 1/1. 1/1, people. That's how they get it. And his whole face is stitched in that splendor. Rainbow Gallery splendor. So, I don't know what that is, but I need to find out. So, he scares me. But Crystal said it's just one stitch at a time, and you just start and you just do it. But I'll start him one day. I don't know when. I have been looking at Mirabilias, and there's a couple of them that really call to me. One of them is called Rose of Sharon, or Roses. No, Rose of Sharon, and it contains no beads, no Krennic, none of that, just DMC. And I know that's being chicken, but I really want to do that one. And, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, I really want to do that one, or, not Petal Fairy. What's she called? Feather Fairy. She's got feathers for a skirt, and she is so regal. Like, her pose, and her foot, and her leg. I don't know. Something about it is like, I need to stitch that. That has Krennic and beads and stuff, but, yeah. I'm going to bite the bullet one of these days and conquer some of these fears. I'm going to. A little bit at a time. But, yeah, that was the other thing from Crystal. And then lastly, Crystal sent me this Cross Stitch Treasures leaflet that has the cutest little country designs. There's this little fence, a little gate with a dirt road and a barn. This, I think, is my favorite one. I don't know why I'm drawn to that. It's simple, and it's just really cute. And then there's, like, little livery, is it called livery stable? Like, you know, saloons, sheriff's office, like all these little, made me think of Brian C., how he likes to stitch those little buildings, or how he did in the beginning. And these little baby chicks are so cute. Look, there's a green one, a yellow one, and a red one. Cute chickens. Cute chickens. Not as cute as Trisha's chickens, though. But they're cute. So thank you so much, Crystal. I just love all of it so much. I'm really excited about having more options to stitch and being able to try Treasure Braid. Makes me nervous. Okay. But thank you. You were kind and considerate to think of me, and I just really appreciate it. And my next random act of kindness was a birthday gift from Kate, the Queen of Starts, and she is so sweet, and I'm so glad I became friends with her on Facebook. We talk every now and then, and she knew that I was looking for a cross-stitch crazy, I'm sorry, my mother's texting me, and the text messages keep coming down on my phone, so I saw it. So, I'm sorry, my mind is like not fully in the game. Cross Stitch Crazy leaflet from Jeremiah Junction, and it contains 3 charts. This one, Cross Stitch Forever, Housework Whenever. I love that. That is so cool. And then this one that says Come Stitch With Me, and it's like an alphabet. And then this one right here is the one I really wanted most of all. Cross Stitch Crazy Certified Support Group. Official member, call 1-800-STITCH-FIX. That's so cute. And it's got the 2 skeins of floss and 2 little hearts. And I just really love it. Thank you so much, Kate. I'm probably going to start that Cross Stitch Crazy not too long from now. I could see it happening. But then, the piece de la resistance. She sent me a cross-stitch book with 101 cross-stitch patterns for every season by the Needlecraft Shop, or from the Needlecraft Shop. And this is what the book looks like. Look at that cover piece. That is what I was hoping was in this book, and it is at the very end. It's spring, summer, fall, and winter with little borders around them. That is a precious pattern, and I love it. This book, it's separated by seasons, and the seasons, chapter 1 is Spring Sonnet. Chapter 2 is Summer Rhapsody. Chapter 3 is Autumn Harmony, and Chapter 4 is Winter Serenade. Just the names alone. Just the names alone, people. All the patterns in this book are colored patterns. I'll just let you see a section. See that right there? They're colored. They have symbols as well as like the blank squares that just have a color. Those usually drive me to drink because I don't make working copies. I usually highlight directly. Like I will highlight or mark off directly in this book. I will not make a working copy. I will scribble all over this book. It's going to happen. And I'm going to have to use like a permanent marker of a dark color to mark through these patterns. And I know that's awful, but she gave me the book and it's mine, and I'm going to do what I want to with it. And I'm sure that's what she wants me to do. But look, I'm just going to show you some of these without trying to show you the patterns. Floral, look at those little flowers and watering cans. And they're supposed to be coasters. Cute. Not going to go through the whole book. Well, I am, but I'm not going to show you every pattern. I just want to show you a few. Look, Molly, and all the rest of you owl lovers, it's owls. And I can't show you because of the light from my window. I am so sorry. Hark! What light through autumn window breaks? It is the east. And Juliet is the sun. I don't know what time of day it is. I hope I'm not late picking up my daughter from school because that's how scatterbrained I am. I'm not, surely I'm not. But how long have I been talking? 36 minutes. I think I'm still good. Floral wreath. They put it on a cushion, but I'd put it on a wall. Very pretty. If you don't look up from your cross stitching, you're not going to see these ladies because I'm zooming through. Tulips. This is an eyeglass case. And look, it's simple. There's just a few colors. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now we're in Summer Rhapsody. This pattern is called Ladybugs. Ladybugs. My mother-in-law loves ladybugs. This would get stitched for her very easily. And there's just this book, 101 designs. This made me think of Jane Netley Mayhew and Carolyn and Jessie Marie and everyone else doing her designs. Look, it's two tigers on a pillow. It's a really pretty design. Jane Netley Mayhew's stuff is more realistic looking, but it's still pretty. I still like it. There's just a lot of stuff in here. Garden Visions. There's birds in a bird bath and a little chipmunk. See the birds? See that? See that, Calico? I know you like birds. So do I. And then a little chipmunk with a bird. That pattern contains lazy daisies. Which means I'd probably skip it altogether. I'm such a chicken. I do not branch out nearly enough. But you know what? One day at a time, people. One day at a time. Autumn Harmony. There's just a lot of cute stuff in here. I'm not going to show you anything else, I don't think. I'm going to show you this one last pattern in the back because I just thought it was cool. It's stitched on 11 count with 4 strands of DMC. And it's 2 wolves. And it's called Wolves. Duh. And that's what it looks like when it's finished. But on 11 count, it measures 10 by 8 5/8.
Mommy, can't get it untied.
But I would stitch it like on 28 count, so it would be like 7 by 6. It wouldn't be large at all, but it's really pretty and I like it. So, but yeah, there's like Halloween patterns in here. There's stuff for your husband or your wife or whoever if they like to play golf.
Mama,
there's just,
I don't know how to get it untied.
Because golf is important
I don't
to
know
some
how
people.
to get it untied.
I'll fix it for you in just a minute, Gideon. I am just about done and out of here. But anyway, thank you so much, Kate. This book alone is a treasure. Crystal, thank you. Thank you both. You're great friends, and I'm blessed. I really am. I'm blessed to have met all the people, really, that I've met in this community because, I don't know, I haven't met a meanie yet. I really haven't. People can have differences of opinions. People can go their separate ways. But I still haven't come across anyone that's been like really hateful or ugly. And that is a miracle. That's a miracle on YouTube. That's a miracle in any kind of large community on social media. So cross stitchers are awesome. We rock. We roll. We're good to go. I'm so unedited, so just whatever comes out of my mouth. I don't know. I was not digging the shout outs, but now since I got shouted out a few times, I kind of like them again. I don't know. No, I thought, never mind what I thought. I thought they made people feel less than who didn't receive shout outs, but now I've received one, so I don't feel that way anymore. That's totally egotistical, isn't it? It is. Some people might still not like shout outs because they don't get them. I'm going to shout out a couple of people. Green Tigress Crafts. Green, like the color. Tigress, like a tiger, but it's a female. Crafts. Go check out her channel. She really does some cool stuff. And I think she's underrated. She doesn't get enough attention. So there's one for you. Also, who have I seen lately that I really enjoyed? Obsessed Stitcher. Also, I shouldn't do this because I don't want to get people's names wrong. But I think she's a new Aussie, a new Australian Stitcher, and her channel is The Simple Stitcher. God, I hope I'm right. The Simple Stitcher. There goes my itchy nose again. I think that's her channel. And if I'm wrong, you can shoot me with 1,000,000 dull arrows. And that wouldn't be good at all. But yeah, those are my 2 shout outs for the day. The Simple Stitcher and Green Tigress Crafts. And there are many others. Many, many, many others. If you want to know how I find new floss tubers, and one day I found 4 in one day. And I don't like mesh with everybody I see because people have different styles, but I pretty much watch everybody or subscribe to everybody that comes up. And the way that I search is I go to YouTube search engine and I type in FlossTube, 1 word, and then I put a space, and then I put cross stitch, 2 words. And I search, and then it gives you the little box over here to make it an advanced search, and I click on that, and I sort it by upload date, usually, and this week. And if it's a new month, I'll search this month. And then I just do that like once a week or once every few days, and you'll be surprised how many new people come up. Sometimes they'll be on their 3rd or 4th video and you've just missed them up until now. And yeah, I've found a lot. I've probably found 15 to 20 new floss tubers since the beginning of the year. Possibly more than that. So there are a lot of us and I'm very happy about it. And my nose just won't stop itching. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. There will be a what is it called? FSG, Floss Tuber Subscriber Giveaway. There will be one. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm not sure. I was going to do it on Valentine's Day because how do you do a heart? Because I love you. Is that a heart? Yeah. Because I love you. See, I have to think about how to make a heart with my hands. The brain is not, it's not doing the thing that it's supposed to do. So, I was going to do it on Valentine's Day, but I didn't. Funds are kind of low right now, and I have some things I need to pay for at the end of February, so yeah. There's a group that Elisa at Dragon Stitches is doing on Facebook. It's called Secret Stitcher. Yes, Secret Stitcher. So go check out the Secret Stitcher Facebook group. She's doing like, it's a one-time giveaway, and the deadline to sign up is like the end of February sometime. I'm not sure exactly of the date, but you still have time right now to sign up for that. And then you go through this website called elfster.com. It'll walk you through it on the there's links to it on the Facebook group. But I wanted to do that, but I was low on money, so I wasn't able to do that and a giveaway from my channel. So at some point I'm going to do a giveaway on this channel, possibly March. My FlossTube anniversary is coming up in either June or July or May. Sometime in the summer. I need to check. I can't remember. But there will be one this year. And possibly more than one. So keep an eye out for that. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, which is what Mackenzie says, so I really shouldn't say that. I need an ending. I need an ending. What should my ending be? I don't know. I'll come up with something later. Love you guys. Bye!